When Ken was asked whether Jerry was stingy, he said he was even worse. Jerry was PO2 Ma 1. Ken said Venice was even more PO2 Ma 1 than Jerry. He also said that Vic was the only one that could make Jerry laugh. When they were in Singapore for the awards ceremony, Ken revealed that Jerry and him slept in one room and Venice slept with Vic the next night. They swapped Vic and Jerry, Venice and Ken. During a flight to Singapore, Angie was instructing F4 about what to do and what not to say. F3 were listening carefully, only Vic was sleeping. Angie called him a couple of times but no reply. Hence, she pretended to be an air hostess asking F3, "It's mealtime. What would you like, sir?" F3 cooperated by giving appropriate replies saying what they wanted to eat. It was then that Vic quickly woke up. "What? Is it time to eat?" But he was not faced with an air hostess smile but Angie's glare. When the media asked them to clarify their relationship and how it is, Venice said that when he gets old and is in hospital, he would have 3 chairs by his B-side. During the concert tour, F4 were always surrounded by fans. Once, Ken was in the elevator but called out for them not to close the door because Jerry was nowhere to be seen. He searched all over the place. Only when he heard that Jerry was already in the car would he allow the door to close. In Jerry's amphibian, he wrote, "When F4 gets old, I hope that we can all unite on my farm. No matter how long F4 will last, we will always be the best of friends. Even if we are no longer F4 in other people's eyes, we will always be F4 in each other's eyes." On Entertainment Live, one report gave Venice the mic, but after much thought he didn't know what to say. So passed it to Vic, who started his usual speech that no one could understand. The other 3 cut him short. "Enough." Ken even added, "Sorry, Vic hasn't taken his medication today." Jerry joked about the scenes in MG2, DMS gets killed in a car accident. Venice immediately adds, "Mizuo was driving." Ken continues, "Shimen phoned the police." Vic concluded, "Lei was the murderer." It seemed as if it was all planned. But of course it wasn't. When leaving some airport, Jerry was surrounded by fans. Vic, Ken, and Venice were going to rescue him, but because of refusal from the guards, they had to let the professionals do the job before their concerts. F4 always gather together and call out Jiayu. Fans call Jerry Xiao Bai Shu, but says Ken calls Hai Xiao Longbao, Venice calls him Fruit Basket, and Vic calls whatever comes to mind. Vic explains that F4 means friend 4 to him. During one interview, Jerry started coughing. Ken would pat him on the back and ask whether he was feeling okay. When Vic went to Malaysia, he told the media, "Without F3, I wouldn't be where I am today." Also in Malaysia, Vic was out eating, and after the meal, he said that when F3 come to Malaysia, he wouldn't definitely bring them there to eat, because he wants to share all good things with them. When Jerry was being interviewed by Zhang Qingfeng, she saw that Jerry had a photo of F4 in his wallet. "Wow, you guys must be close." To which Jerry replies, "Yes, indeed.